For years, the residents of Springfield joked about the Simpson baby who never spoke. "She's just quiet," Ned Flanders said with a chuckle. "A thinker." "Probably got Homer's brain," Mo added, raising a glass. No one thought twice when Maggie stayed silent year after year. Not the teachers, not the doctors, not even Homer, who, truth be told, forgot she existed half the time. Only Marge noticed how unnatural it was. Maggie never giggled, never cried. She watched. She always watched. Her pacifier moved, but the sound it made wasn't quite right. Not rubber, not air. Something wet, like breath against a mirror or fingers sliding against teeth. And sometimes, when the lights flickered in the house, Maggie's shadow wouldn't move with her. The flickering years. On Maggie's third birthday, the family woke to find every photo in the house had changed. Lisa's face was blurred. Bart was smiling with too many teeth. Homer was gone entirely. And in every picture, Maggie sat at the center. Eyes perfectly clear, expression unchanged, hands folded just the same in each photo. Marge blamed herself, thought she was losing her mind, until she checked the attic. There, hidden behind old Christmas boxes, was a journal with her mother's handwriting. A journal she didn't remember writing. She came early, earlier than the others. I can feel her watching me while I sleep. Last night she said my name, not with her mouth, with the walls. I can't tell Homer. I think he's already forgetting again. That's how it protects itself. It eats memory. Marge shut the book, shaking. Downstairs, Maggie giggled for the first time. It sounded like something being born. The third Margaret, Lisa, ever the scientist, began researching. She ran DNA tests on Maggie's pacifier just for fun. The results made her hands shake. The cells on the rubber weren't human. They weren't alive either. But they were growing, multiplying. When she ran the samples again, her laptop caught fire. Literally. Sparks, smoke, a strange scent of roses and meat. That night, she found her phone filled with hundreds of photos. All of Maggie, taken from inside the house. None of them had timestamps. In some, Maggie was asleep. In others, she was standing in the corner of Lisa's room, smiling. In one, Lisa was asleep with Maggie standing inches from her face. Lisa went to the town library to find answers, digging through the town's original founding records. What she found chilled her. In 1899, a woman named Margaret Simpson went missing the day after giving birth. In 1927, another Margaret Simpson was accused of child sacrifice before vanishing into the woods. In 1966, a Margaret Simpson gave birth on Halloween. The hospital caught fire that same night. The dates were too perfect. Every 33 years. A Margaret, a birth, a silence. Springfield wasn't a town. It was a containment zone. The Order of the Silent Crib. Lisa tracked down the last known member of a long-defunct Springfield secret society, C. Montgomery Burns. Burns, now more decrepit than ever, answered the door in a haze. When Lisa asked about Maggie, he sobered instantly. "You shouldn't say her name," he hissed. "Not when it's listening." He spoke of the Order of the Silent Crib, a cult formed by the town's founders. They had made a deal with something buried beneath the soil, something that screamed without sound. In exchange for wealth, power, and decades of peace, the town would provide it a vessel every generation. A girl, a Margaret Simpson. "She is not your sister," Burns said, shaking. "She is not even herself yet. But soon, she will remember what she was." He pressed a burnt, leather-bound book into Lisa's hands. "If you love this town, you'll end her before she opens the gate." Then he shut the door and shot himself in the head. The bullet didn't kill him, but something else did. That night, all that was left of Burns was his suit and a scorched circle in the carpet. V. Something opens. Lisa read the book. It was filled with diagrams of infant anatomy, mirrored alphabets, and dark rituals. Pages detailed how the host body developed over years, shaping itself to contain the entity inside. By year 4, the vessel will begin altering reality to match the hunger's dreams. By year 5, the town will forget. The world will darken, time will rot. Lisa realized the truth too late. Maggie was 4.5. One morning, Bart didn't wake up. No one remembered him but Lisa. Then Moe's Tavern vanished, replaced with an old stone well, rimmed in salt. People walked past it like it had always been there. The sun began setting at 3 p.m. and rising red. Lisa finally confronted Maggie in the living room. Marge sat nearby, silent, her eyes milk-white and unblinking. "Maggie," Lisa said, holding the cult's book, "I know what you are." Maggie turned slowly. Her pacifier fell from her mouth, and she spoke. Not with sound, but every object in the room vibrated with the force of it. The floor cracked, windows shattered, a voice ancient and layered echoed from nowhere and everywhere. "We are older than silence. We wear your family like skin." Lisa screamed. From the floorboards, hands reached up. Grandpa, Millhouse, even Snowball too. Maggie rose off the ground, eyes gone black, skin cracking, light spilling out. Reality buckled. 6. The last broadcast. There's a tape, only one, found buried beneath the ruins of the Springfield Elementary School decades later, coated in ash and bone dust. It's labeled only Maggie's first words. On the tape, there's static. Then a voice. Dozens of voices. And finally, a whisper. "We are awake now."